Alright, abusia ma me mo bibia kwaba na me mfa mbra mega TV and platform we eso. Abusia ensem de ebi wo ho papa, ensem hihadaka mu, ensem a ewo ho nom enye ensem ketwa. Mesro se ubenya embre na watis wahwe se video we any program ya medi ba besum we na wanya pomasibre. Na ni na ne se hawa NPP amanyukuo no edi ntwo and hawa chairman Wontumi chairman NPP ako na oye the Ashanti regional minister ankane NPP Ashanti regional chairman hawa osiye den contribute to the defeat of NPP in 2024 election ya na ensema etodwa no enye nsenketwa secretary Kwaku Annan edi aba abonten no mesi wutia ubadwen ho a wonti asese die nti MPP for why are they so greedy, why are they so selfish, some of them anyomu nyina sikadie no edoso sebi yankopon ena yeden akiro mu bibi no yankopon na mo hu se no mo tena ban mu cha sebi enhwe ya mo be se Ghana mo be bubu Ghana poso na sika bi e koso sika gigie bi chama Wontumi ni campaign team ene de keka ho ha wankrofo bi koso ya ene MPP to opposition no Dennis Miracles aboagene eye nkwada bi awi di party ni ma omodi sika ma omuso munko distribute ana mumfanye campaign e ma sebi timamfo nso ho nyalomo na omati aso abusia yenko na indikan kotie Kwaku Annan ensem odi to edwa no na yekoba yebesande another part e de abesombo mesro se ubenya abutere na wa subscribe to your channel no na wa like dwumadi na wa share na foforo gi bia hwe modika ka cho se mega this year de yebemo videos no adoso and ye de bemo mo back to back what you say ebedi ye de bemo mom sa because Ghana ensem ekoso in fact answer na mekon yewra dwen de mani mahama edi aba bonten and draw da se obi bia o pese wo ye den o criticize na aban no ekwan ni da ho se wo ye clergy o se wo ye muka ni saying I see CSO se wo ye hwanyo o pese wo criticize na aban you can voice out. Well, this is a leadership abusia eno no ye beka ho asem yenko video we enfambra ma mefa credit no emma my CTV that is Kwaku Annan in the platform what you say yenko na yenko ti bra ko be beto aso
Bawumia created my friend saying Wontumi created a program on that network and assured the campaign team of Bawumia said this is what he's using his television to do, and it ended up saying no, he had a whole different agenda altogether. A DNA leader here to say Bawumia's campaign on launch here no we shut it down. Bawumia's campaign through Bawumia's loyalists and a man who took lead at the time when the campaign of Bawumia has not yet officially launched. And what happened? And so under what circumstances the leader here to say NPP one more headquarters in Ashanti region lost considerably bad. Roll Ben Wontumi a player tonight. Brace yourself for this. 2, our investigation also captures the former Deputy Foreign Affairs Minister Kwaku Annan Sapon also took 3,000 United States dollars from the host of that show, who was meant to take the leadership role of Bawumia's campaign. Say sikana omoje na omode yeden 3,000 to know who said no. And if you to was more Bawumia campaign, Akoye no, and one said they were bent on just taking. I mean, what was it for? I mean, who be that? Things are scary, but the investigation will just speak for itself. Brace yourself. I don't want to talk much. Not ready about tonight, folks. My mama 1-2 message yemra. John Kane or say hi updates on Sagleme House project. Sagleme House, you know, John Ken Makame say yentonye. What I do know is yentonye. And now that's His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Abane definitely me assure say one better one more ever continue the Sagleme project, because you know Ghana we are suffering from a housing deficit, you know, and yadia one more better. Now I on also listening to you from heaven. Yeah, I on where, which part of heaven? The first, second, third heaven, or the seventh heaven? Okay, Mashoud Abdul Mutalib or say good job. A wise man Bwedu or say, why are you not talking about the Obuasi incident? Bwedu, it looks like you are joining this show today. On Monday I spoke about this Obuasi issue. Were you part of the show? And one thing I said me catch on is that this is a magazine show. I cannot be talking up. You see, one thing you should know, this platform cannot be seen or to be like that of all the media houses and said, no. This is an investigative magazine, underline the operative word, magazine. Yabobono 111. Okay? On Monday, I spoke about this Obuasi issue. And again, on Monday, I made reference to that of why I think this Obuasi incident, you know, we condemn the Obuasi youth. Then again, we also condemn the military. I again stated I may blame the two elements. However, not much, but rather my blame goes largely on governments we've had under the fourth Republican Constitution or Republican administration. Yes, woman me blame you because say under the fourth Republican, I'm a president. Say how to give a roadmap for the foreign companies who come here to do business. And then I gave you a history about how a former head of state, Ignatius Kutu-Echampo, General Ignatius Kutu-Echampo, what he did to the foreign companies in this country, and which under the fourth Republican President none of them, from Kufuor, from Rawlings, fourth Republican Constitution governments in America, from Rawlings, Kufuor, Atta Mills, John Mahama Ba first, Okoye, Akufo-Addo, and Mahama back. 6 presidents that we've had under the fourth Republican Constitution. Wontumi take it that step. Na baako ono ne de no kra de eye West kra no ache say na eno kra de na mintia say eye former President Kufuor, who laid a red carpet for a company like Newmont. Newmont is a foreign company, and he laid into Obuasi nsem bi etia enye de esi Obuasi ne hear me, because it's sometimes rubbish for me to talk about it in the sense that how many days, how many weeks, month that the media in Ghana will talk about such incident area. What is next? Listen, we need more options than dramatics. Did you hear me that? We need more options than dramatics. The drama is too much. When you wake up in the morning, all the media houses in Ghana are talking about Obuasi. Come on, rubbish and absolutely silly. I'm not interested in that. Yeah. Aren't we in this country? Incident upon incident. Newmont asema making. How many times the people of Brim North, the people of Brim South, the people of Ahafo have not complained about Newmont? Because say governments and governments go and come. What have they done? We are talking about Obuasi today. Come on, I get irritated. No. Your former President Kufuor laid the red carpet for Newmont for castle before Jubilee House. President Kufuor was at the castle there. All right. Newmont for Nancy red carpet. So, and the worst part of it is this: Newmonts were given tax exemption over all their hardwares, caterpillars, their trucks, and all kinds of payload. They were not paying any tax in this country. As of now, Parliament was forced to enact a law for Newmont. Go and find out. Sometimes it's so annoying and so I get angry. But Siasem Ghana and Penifoni trimu too much. President Kufuor and Timi and say, Sebin Prediasa, name mine, I have for any blame for Womusomu Nipa. eti mum yenwene ni yenye nyoma ebetimi aboa but ede no me oftentimes do mo dwene ye wo mo amanyoko no mo wom ni se yente a Akufo-Addo nso baya hwe or the Ghana gold e de ko eye efense ejapa royalties e wo hefa London Jersey or the ko Jersey ho no mo de ko no guess what the small gold yenya the proceeds from all the mining companies no and ye de ko ekosi awa e wo Jersey. I don't have time today for that thing but the wo kan na de me kokọ ho okay ye de japa intenu ntino hwese omampani Akufo-Addo in his wildest and his wisest mind, you know, what did he do? He created a Japa royalties. Guess what is in it? Omampani Akufo-Addo made sure say royalties they call Jesse no, and that in the name of on that special purpose vehicle called a Japano. Guess what was going to happen? The process no yebenyano omampani Akufo-Addo ni nuanom meant to take the greater percentage for themselves, about 2% out of the whole total percentage no womu yi the greater percentage no atamo ho na the rest of the 1% no government of Ghana and obeba consolidated fund. How wicked can they be? These are how wicked can your leadership be? Huh? Me say, how wicked can your leaders be? All of us, let's learn. What Ejapa royalties. Mumi says once Gabia Sorochidako law firm was made to be a consultant to a Japa project. A Japa project. Munkobi said Gabi said, how much did the company when you 2 million Ghana cedis or the other 2 million Ghana cedis or more? Gabi Asrochidako's law firm, ne law consultancy or year, with Japa Hunkwa. Bisa said Gabi, how much in about Gabi? 2 million was disclosed, the rest undisclosed. This is how your leaders sometimes can be so wicked and so mean. Some of them, and Abdeba Maker should be shot by sight without trial and get pissed off. And more than all right, Simon Golden who is who a Japa royalties. They call Jesse Ghana penifo Akufo-Addo ne dom pre wo mu die wo na Ghana on my emu nipa no a se nyamfa so ye benya 1%. Over more than 2% was coming to Akufo-Addo and a family member. No much edi when we say Japan omo kwa na anya adwuma. And guess what? A Japan omo de kwa na kra no na nya original na nya din omo de kwa no na nya din omo de kwa no bisa say from asase eba ne se na ebe da na Japan. The original name for that gold transaction was Asase. Bisahu, what happened? And Asase metamorphosed into what? Ejapa. It's a story for another day. Do not make it say no. That's one debilitating effect. One kind of sick. We are sick. It's about our inability, Ghanaians, to learn. Go and learn. And go and research. We are not about internet, no mudini pattern. But let's all go and learn. I'm not a repository of all knowledge, but you know what? Your leaders and on Monday na make maybe who what's your name? I'm so one join show no. And America said now that's a beer. President John Dramani Mahama what be an obesity equation. I hope so. Because it doesn't make sense to me. Some leaders who have come and gone no soldier for. Like why General Ignatius Kutu Echampo did something beautiful for this country. No leader in this country, and I challenge all of you. I challenge under the 4th Republican Constitution, all the government. At least I can be really, really proud of John Dramani Mahama, who said on his campaign platform, say yes, he apparently envy some of the policies of Kutu Echampo. Therefore, he's going to do that as far as agriculture is concerned. Now, you know what? Agriculture is the epicenter of the economy. It's the umbilical cord. It's the bedrock. So, if you're a government and you fail to ensure that agriculture has taken right footing, then you are sick. Oh, yeah? So, Kutu Echampo, when you Ghana, bro, right from when he took over the reins of government through the military coup in 1972 from Buzia. No Buzia by Buzia was Dr. Professor Buzia. Akufo-Addo papa way was the ceremonial president Edward Akufu. Bisa said then omuyama Ghana. Dinkwasiasam sa omuye no mde Ghana eko IMF. So Jenny Kutu Echampo pen obaya obeya wanwade. Obaya na Ghana, our debt against our debt portfolio was unprecedented. Guess what he did? He came and repudiated how much? $94.4 million. Okay? And guess what the Bretton Woods institution did to Ghana? Regardless of say, so Oyebi my Ghana a remarkable history. So 94 no or repudiating or however Ghana so Kutu example in Giviapo, the Bretton Woods institutions cancels Ghana's trade credit. All right? At that time, Mumbisa Venezuela, Buzia, and Akufo-Addo papa, they have sent Ghana to IMF, and Ghana's currency has been reduced to about 43%. On the back of this, there was what IMF gave it to the government of Buzia. He moved Ghana to the IMF. His government became one of a government. Ghana experienced what? Please, Chai. Serious, eh? One of the largest public sector retrenchments under Buzia. One of the largest public sector retrenchment. People were dismissed. Buzia first said the only way I know a shuffle Ghana's economy was to introduce what he called the Aliens Compliance Order. Do you recall that? The Aliens Compliance Order. Do you know how many people who were sent, immigrants, were pushed away from this country? Forgotten said no, immigrants are also part of the building of the economy. Because at that time, many of these immigrants, like the Nigerians, the Togolese, the because he thought said no, Buzia thought said one of the failures of Buzia was because the Aliens Compliance Order was going to shuffle the Ghanaian economy, and so Ghanaians will get access to all the retail businesses and a miniature job. And Kutu Champon, Shadi Oye, and then the Ayan Tokoya under the Fourth Republic, your governments could allow foreigners to land here and have access to our mineral deposit anyhow they want, both take off and landing. And then follow like what some foreign companies are doing in Dr. Congo. Go to Congo and find out what is going on. Congo controls one of the enviable one of the enviable global mineral deposit or mineral resource, like what? Cobalt. And the foreign powers have all the time make sure say Congo some rebels here, government forces here crash. No more clash keke. And for because ebasa eno na mo munya kwanye den ewia mineral resources in the core. And this is what your presidents in Africa yanka ye kroma sa na mo ye. When these mining companies come out, your presidents, they enjoy more than you and I. In America, go and check the history behind the Asase royalties metamorphosed into what? A Japade. How much Akufo-Addo would have given to Ghana? Another day, with the full dossier and Beba. Kufuor gave Newmont red carpets and gave them debt tax exemptions. And then Newmont for no mugu Brim one. So the people of Brim, ATMia, they know what I'm talking about. You and Nobayet is a banship. And Nobayet is a bordier. Maintain, any tomatoes. Just say, hey, Habanya, ye tumidia froyem ye die. Contombreni ade, ye training egu. And above for one of Ghana's enviable products are, and who makes us ranked the second exporter of what? Cocoa. And that is saying, before Kufuor will leave, about almost close to about 10%, if no more, of cocoa have been destroyed. And do you still claim say, yeah, you are the second largest exporter of what? Cocoa. Go, China. Down 4 years down the line, China is about to export cocoa. China about to export cocoa. That is how sick your leaders are. That's how sick, how stupid your leaders, some of them, how stupid they are. I get pissed off. All right? China sooner rather later will be exporting their cocoa to Australia. Now what ha? Tete kwa shiko fa cocoa every se Fernando Pool whatever they ko buy no. We will nebusuafoɔ te ha fa so obi ama so enche mu ba bewura ade ebe mu February ni yenkwa siade bi ede te Ghana yenya awura February mu a ni ye na ena de ni ahyehyɛ red ni enam meanwhile ye hyehyɛ ni ye celebrate no u chocolate bar u chocolate bar Wontumi into chocolate bar enkoma wo girlfriend na say nukura amanfo obo ho atwede chocolate bar yeah yare can't you see we are sick? We need a complete overhauling of a system. But Kutu Echampo Amogana bro, he only went into the archives. If you didn't join me on Monday, Oko archives him, the first president of this republic, Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, had written a blueprint, and that blueprint was written by Osagyefo's ally called Kwaku Annan, and that document was in the shelves. Kutu Echampo went for it, and then he made a decree in 1976, and that decree was that all foreign companies in this country move to mineral, gold, diamond, bauxite, timber, Rolls-Royce under Akufo-Addo. Go and find out how many Rolls-Royce that were transported to China. Please let me stop this. Do you know Rolls-Royce? All Ghana kwaya ye dia Rolls-Royce ni na ye transported under the leadership of your government so mabako di Ghana bro mi wa so mu okroma ma me fenzi o Charlie kwani mama cohesion abena say the foreigners are taking us for granted. Yeah, they are taking the youth, let us gather ourselves to show our politicians we are not what? We are not fools. Abena, I tend to agree with you. And the nyame ba betra meka oboase asem e meka kra nkosi hwe. Ajo say good evening Kwaku and everyone watching you live from Atlanta, Georgia. Hey, sweetheart. John King say they will never live to enjoy the loot. Fools, thieves. Abena say we must take our lands from foreigners. Malawi's president sees foreign companies doing mining on their $309 billion. Simahu. Amayama bi womunyini zao. Yepe eni yadwini nya adwuma. Your leadership go. Mon sorry NPP NDC youth wake up, go and chase your government and foreigners now the foreigner no all right so beko you see ebini galamsi asema yeke si akoni yakwachichi Chinese if only ebe Chinese one it's sickening and I get so sick out of this. How did the Chinese get here? Chinese if only sorry and obetumi akwaye mining e China when the chesa will lead us no emwa efa wo ma dwini nya adwuma the more the Ghana and to atopre. Bismarck JC also good evening Kwaku, watching you live from Belgium for what to say Valerie and so Quakes please teach him. I am sure he wasn't listening or watching you live from he wasn't watching you live from where Douglasville, Georgia. Hey, Valerie, sweetheart, I want to say, I on also listening to you from heaven. And I won't kick yes, folks. My Yamra may yedma. Inti Ghana and Semni Buoma. Oh, the air Yana say, Minwa say go. She say, ye babe twabe. She kwenya Akufo-Addo nankasa or subjected Ghana's forest and water bodies too. I ask them, Papa. Ghana's forest reserves and water bodies. Shedi Akufo-Addo ye ke biara se Kwaku-Addo declare state of emergency or say minya no. Na di yanka say yes say kwaye no. Yes say kwaye. Now we say all the foreign companies they have intelligence report on how I handle yenium. No mo ba besan. Obuasi how many years the into go. Now Obuasi is hanging like this. Obuasi is in the hanging balance. Aka sooner rather later now obenya breaking news. Bam Obuasi AKV inse and one politics of today begins with how we protect afimi the mura maybe you be so actual say the yabodam we kodro. Politics of today begins with how we protect some nations' edifice such as this, either in good standing or bad standing. Maybe yachro shakonya asomanyo yanka say yetumi sisa sika odosopo need ye kosi omaye japade bi say ye wia instead see betumi develop them first saying the what's the phrase crap maintenance culture I dey be protect say ade we ye de oman sika me ene wo ye tax ni dey see nyansa kakra beba me ministry kwa adene show monsano ebe maintaining that maintenance culture eni so ye betimi jesi ho a third world country a third world country sabe ye bom mosians ye didi ye sresansan ye didi we don't care ye sinesi wiem Kwame Nkrumah be see silos is your silos near the other as if say Ghana has finished exporting cocoa meanwhile silos ni dwuma be di no e mu adwene mpanimfo no e mu fa abodan for fa silos ni na yira won say na John Kini bi say sagleme o meanwhile Ghana is suffering from what housing deficit and sukutu e champion we need Ghana abroad a military general. Guess what? Dansoman remains one of the, not one, it is the biggest estate still on the record, unsurpassed. Alright? The biggest estate in the whole of West Africa. Manka Ghana, the whole of West Africa, the biggest estate, DC, Dansoman, Saote Hwanamwa, salute. Hooray. Why is here? Kutue Champo. Kutue Champo, housing deficit, Kutue Champo. Greater estate, Teshi estate, Nina, Kutue Champo. Alright? Joulu. A day ago Joulu na until recent ACCB Kutue Champon. East Legon Kutue Champon. North Legon Kutue Champon. And another fourth Republican no check all the governments no mabana. A debut on BCBA enche. When we see yana politicians na for AU village one of them absolutely madness. Silly people. AU village. Kwa hesa Ghana for why no politicians nafa and what your politicians are sitting there. No, we have a catch them say you shut down as you to politicians are father in afa. As Yasembikwa, we are about catch say Ghana we be see affordable house among Saglemedan is one. Saglemedan Anna John Mahama Bresuni is sad they go and then at Chiribenia Pemile and a goom. At Chiribin in Chiribenyo in Chiribin Nimpemile in Crantium Kusie and a goom. Who is on penny for na bottom? Sikasa no say over $200 million. Maybe you down we actual, na should be a down we see. Ghana taxpayer sika need this year. Take a listen to this.
Ghana heya. Kumasi. Bebe see ya ye dey mama penny ne penny for ne penny for e be kan mo Kumasi akabada no. Ehuniye. Yes, he said that I am a medical Kumasia. Ordina Pamphor Beko, no Mako Sentiment, Penny, Ministers or no Number about Fosso de Chese, Yaya come a send a bear, or man quays a Cafurobi, and Concocha would sell can the board tea Abidia. And I yes, I know. And a woman. And I can't say. Baby, a man comes for Betina. And also, she a catchy, your main boy, it's his Saturday. A catchy, dear, oh man, boy, and this is Saturday, and the man comes for, and the man penning a pound for the Kumasino. Sikatchi, dear, man, and the Buddha, and this is Kakatwa. Yatinasia Madana Poatiti. He says, Stata, a diano, a woman in. It's a Casa, your economic planning, your planning, be a planning, and Comia would go in and Communion say. A Communion say, shed double shake your fear, it's your Kakasi. Yatinasia, air conditions, a woman, the barrier, bath, a wall, sink, a wall, the bristle, be a say. And be everything, be a say. Oh, my Misska. Nay, I'm bringing up IMF, a patch of sand of the Yababu. Some penny de Kumasia. Sika or set a minus say, oh, is Kakatwa. Baby, a man comes for Exiano, and I saw Betinano, or man in the Fahoka. It is like a sister, then a cadation, a Kamatam saw for be a quarter, and Bribia, and Casasica, and Nedday, Yabot Saka, Hulu, ede gu no aka etumi fa nkonko si 3 classroom block bi ewe kura bi asama ye ma ene nkwada no entumi ensua de ma ne nye yana ye tumi nye ma ne nye ye sa na ye betena sia ma de na bo asai ya hu se ye hiafo na so de kente ene kwafu yesuban no ya hu se hiani a oni hwe okosre ansa no obedi okopa bisia aso de nua aduane ama ne yere na ma anaso de hwe na busua na so mu no aduane na de be ka se nka obetumi akora so na de ache omadi no aduane mo no ne na de mu di de be ka no motu agu sa no man eti so wo fiere so hwe sa na me ya ade na chew afa ye leaders ho eti for the 8 years amatam so afo antena sa fie we mu no bebi otena no oman ne bo ho ka enti say 8 years na say for say busumi bia mpo bebi ote no ye 1000 Ghana cedis times 24 12 sa 8 debia busumi bia ye 1000 Ghana cedis ye mfa ne sa 1000 Ghana cedis and the regional minister no bebi otena no every month be 1000 Ghana cedis for a year. I have 12,000 Ghana cedis. Sa for 8 years. Me no say bro, 10,000 a month. Because the job baby your TNS or kama. In terms of 10,000 you try busumi bia Edinburgh regional minister manetina wa times 8 years. I have some ketwa. Ya she says can in egu. The man penny so 8 years I be on so owo sa 8 solid years no. So ko kumasi no koda hotel a sika dudu a ye tua e de mampani na pan for call ye no sa for say number of times obeko sa no ye kan nyina bon for 8 years a sika ketwa enti kame so omani yetimu no it's about the elected not the electorate. It's about the elected nipa ne ato abayi wo mu no e wo mu anadwu no wo mu na mu anye wo mu e ditumi na ye ye ditumi ma wo mu e chi wo mu ka no you don't think about this so mu dwuni ye ho anka we nka ni wo eti say no the next Ashanti regional minister no so beba no ono so onya ba bi ntire se ye ko ha dan e de ma no ye ko ha fie e de ma no mampani so be ko kumase a ono na pamfo be ko no bebi on beda no o man be sa fa ho ka biu.
It's quite bizarre, is it not? Very. I mean, to the extent that even President Ukraino, baby, a president, but maybe I will memoir under the 4th Republican, constitution has become debatable, is it not? Yeah. President, baby, you debate either so or and now all, but you debate as to baby on tonight. Let me greet this my guy. Where we deal with him from Kofi Ahmed Damanya. Yeah, Kofi, great one day. It's sad. Sure. Let's also take a trip to Chito Secondary School in the Volta region and figure out what is happening. Yanko Chito Secondary School. The Yanko Nanuya John Mahama by His Excellency. As I said, the news breaking news. Just said secondary schools ni nara enuane asa oho. Emma, a member of the educational committee, Dr. Clementa Park, and nama watch enuane Emma schools ni na. Asem we asem papa. Meanwhile, ye can free education asem wo meimu ha. E dey na ekoso nso ochito ho. Oh God, nipa benye. Watch this. Take a listen.
I saw the bus. I was going somewhere. The big bus came. The school transport bus came to offload the goods here. For this driver, taxi driver to load. This is happening in Sokoto, government, right away. And this one, you blame government that government is not good. While our own people are killing our own people. Close the booth. I want to take your Ghana number. I will report this to the police right now. Right now. Chito Senior High School. The bus just left here now. And look at the thing they transport here. The food items that they transport here. They came to offload this in the bush here. Make the driver park on the street, waiting for them to offload the goods. And now, and this they will start to say Mahama is not good. Mahama is not good. Look at this. This is tin tomatoes. This is tin tomatoes. But the government bought all these things. You see the wickedness of people? Eh? While the people, the students are there without food. Master, what he did, is it good? And me, I want to be here. Eh? And you the police station, the jailer. Sukuvi want to vilation. Net the secondary school. Open to do me fever correct beme. Basa ba kojo 50 basa ba dagba trojo yina. I just saw this right now and I know there's something wrong. The school bus, the U-turn bus from Tito High School, Senior High. The driver came to offload this goods here. Contracted this taxi driver. This is the car number. This is the car number.
Clementa Park, a distributing Miano. Almost between Miano. Can you imagine? The tin tomatoes and where go on them. We almost Kwaku Annan. Sir, tin tomatoes. We Clementa Park eaching John Dramani Mahama administration. I instructed say young face and Miano. Ne student into me near the anin, you know, there be any pacobi so between me and in the superior deco, Kwaku Annan. Kwaku Annan. Where we are saying, which of the world that's waiting me? Mammy example, which world? Even here in Africa, I'm put a bit me possible. Nigeria, umbet me as Zimbabwe, umbet me as South Africa, umbet me as no, South Africa, Mudio Moon, umbet me as Togo, umbet me aye, Burkina, Ivory, umbet me. But where a baby we are seeing near be London, Germany, France, Italy, United States, where woman you wait the Amsterdam, woman you wait the Netherlands, woman you wait that. If you are near the man crowd, if you are not the man crowd, Mrs. Owusu, one and now London or won't bet highway. No school cashier, yin me and a principal there and we are near school for bedroom. Who do you call him? We are sending message. Or say, Bent Bronzy. Or say, Africans are not poor. What Africans suffer from is just one thinking. But then look at our music, always dancing. No classical music, no opera music, just why atopa music and noise. Bronzy, you do all. And Jimmy, and Asɛm. Would ye radio TV and you may contaminated. Ya say be yam crowd moonini. And crowd betting up to San way, me and your man, omitting up to San way within a split of a lyrics no the Dormanu say keke. And Numa me to minto. The Dormanu say keke. So Nina ya thinking on. Think, Electoral. See, think, and I'm a mean kind of local one. Think, think. It does appear there is this concerted effort by some elements in the political sphere with mischief and propaganda to lower the morale of the oral team. But interesting enough, though, some of these elements understand the mandates and the roadmap of the team. In the political circles, I had to say, a been tiasie, say I oral team near do my banner, and you say, dear, and it's lower the morale of the oral team. Listen, the word is not oral. The L, no, you fade the L, it's oral. It's a security term, it's oral. But Ubetis will be because it's here oral. I know mini and I'm not more cassa and member but so we a mini and the LNP, no LNP, you fade the L. I quite say Nipebia a canon. I said no. President John Dramani Mahama or our team Nidia, Queen Biasno, Yumuno. Just last Saturday, me tea program be a joy news file. Now attach your quatrain news file. But me specific. Now attach your quatrain news file. Attach you a renowned lawyer. A member of the legal luminary, Wakotna Joy, news file, and the war rubbish the oral team. Nam say Atacha. Knowing Atacha who he is, no, come on, man. You need the how no lawyers and someone anyway. Just as Atacha said in 2002 or where? Say, the only way on meeting the win election say young cotton tam dead bodies near 4 months to 25. One guy on. Yeah. a member of the oral team did that investigation. That's Raymond Archer. And they did program by a friend elections forensic. Samokaya. No TV no so. Say I oral team no dear. Now a lawyer for am okay be credible. When me one watching BBI just say oral team no doesn't need any legislative instrument. It doesn't need any offense CI or LI. And just a common understanding for all of us to understand. Say, hey, you are with me no, whether you're members of the oral team or otherwise, we can also become oral team members. Why not? Why do you think we have a citizen arrest? And so but within the NPP now, baby person must say team no. Ebiso tiasie enim adia oral team no so mobeye. For example, this man understands why oral team is important in the sense that one more can say anywhere lots of investigative bodies is true, but are you talking about why Yoko, Serious Fraud Office, CID, anyone? Oh, come on, I see you name the echo. NPP and a buy and a more the office called Special Prosecutor Meboa and a Mudi Martin Alamis Ben Kaiser Amidu Mudini Kusi then you frustrated him so much. You see, and then of course none of me can say the Special Prosecutor became a nomenclature, period. But its effective performance there was not allowed to perform. And then Martin Ben Kaiser Amidu walk out of the door. And I'm the Kisi why frustrated am and also a ankonam. Akaso beto rim kwa. Na John Mahama ba. Na mebao Serious Fraud Officer na can say momo investigative body. Why and na Akufo-Addo abreso obetime be jira say oba be investigative corruption be. How dare people speak like this? As if say yadwini ye adwuma. Yente ha Akufo-Addo virtually almost exonerated all the people who have, you know, some adverse findings against them. Akufo-Addo nangasa mabe kinkan reports no mni boss oyela eyira wo ho fence sankrofo come from simple oh that quantum of oil be eyira e boss Akufo-Addo mama exonerate papa no moving pina yante minka biom nka. But within the NPP, people understand that yes, there's a need for us to have. It's John Mahama, I swear God, nobody tries to undermine the oral team. Kwaku, I will take it up on you. And then no a young or better joy or fan who dear say agenda be no more you said you me near Hona measure. But me should say, show Mama Quine. Emma walk kasa anyhow. A lawyer, he's a member of the legal luminary, well renowned. No what better okay, can someone to say. Now, who is John Mahama said we need your Oyana. All the investigative bodies in Ghana have been corrupted. All of them. I mean, John Mahama to be good in Nampo Preco. But within the NPP, some understand why the oral team must be allowed to operate. Take a listen to this.
Oral is an operation. It's a project. It's not an institution. NPP can be so daft sometimes. I don't understand this, my party. NPP can be damp. See, this is what happens when you appoint elements who don't even understand anything and don't read. Oral is not an institution. For you to be raising issues about its legality and legitimacy. Having the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana guaranteed even for civil arrest. Bless you and I. If we know that Mr. A or B stole something belonging to the state, we are enjoined by the laws of Ghana to actually go conduct an arrest, carry the person to the police station, and actually tell them what we know as pointers to them adducing evidence to establish culpability. If we behave that way, are we police? No, blessed. Answer me. The media too is not helping matters. If you and I behave that way, are we police? Does that mean we've arrogated to ourselves the powers of police? No. So this is what happens when you have a political party that came to power, forgot they have the men, ignored those from academia, intellect, technocrats who have knowledge, ignore us and bring elements who don't read. to come and occupy positions. Their whole plan is to wake up every morning, sit in Land Cruiser, drive to office, catch the cameras, then psychophans supporting them will put their pictures on social media and start giving them titles and praising them. That was the administration Nana Akufo-Addo ran. And that is why we are in this situation. Otherwise, if the whole plan of oral was to transition into a criminal investigation institution, we would have had moral grounds to talk about it and to question the legality of say. Are you understanding me? We would have had moral basis to even
Obiate, my main kind message Bent Bronzy or say too much noise does not allow you to think. That's a fact. Sit down and listen to classical music and see how far you will think. Kruna and noise and kruna and noise. And no my year two or many naya topanum kwa with DNA topo deal at topanum kwa. And no my year two no one can just say Kwaku, okay, you are lying. And no my year two or many naya noise. With dear at topo dear and Odian wow. Odian wow. Since here I'm over celebrating my Valentine, Jesus Christ. Hey, the ever baby, Odi Nkwam. Mrs. Oza sending a message. I'm going to read it. Abana will say, who is watching Ghana? We lack leadership. Purple will say, this is long overdue. Good job. It goes on and on. Abana will say, maintenance syndrome is Ghana's problem. Or say, Kwame Chairman for 2028. Or say, good evening, senior. And now, Shah and so on. We are learning this. We are learning something, and that this property here at Cantonment belongs to former Vice President Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia and his wife Samira. Tonight, we want the former Vice President and his wife to come out and confirm this or deny. Say ne krana. Edan we isi Cantonment wa. Edan we amibe yachum. Ye pese hu say edan a former Vice President Bawumia and ne yire Samira wo mo dia ananya ne kure. Ye pese hu. We know where it is now. Here. I will Cantonment. Take a listen to this.
That's huge.
Great. Say God. Hey, in the coming days, and in the coming days, and hey, Kwaku. I haven't seen some before. Me see in the coming days. Safini Yasha Finase, January. Me see, yeah, proper crime. Now, tonight, we revealed one grand scheme in which electoral officers try hard to rig the just ended election 2024. Mami, you win Electoral Commission officers in their scheme, in the scheme of things, trying to rig election 2024. Adeng, where's he? Where? Adeng. They said the API, yeah, papa. Bonnie, also people are even now. I can see that people are investing in Bonnie. People are investing. Oh, Bonnie DM, Bonnie, and a periania nadro. And a periania nadro. And you pay invest in Bonnie. Take a lesson to how one person regulation. Electoral officers, watch this.
That's the thing. She see the woman trying to hide under the seat over there. this is unprofessional coming from the EC woman. So that's a pink sheet. The woman you could see in short is hiding from.
But these people are criminals, so do we deal with criminals? We're very vigilant. Yes, I will be real. To us, a guy was just see blue, was a better anymore, to us, what anymore. Yes, no, let's say anymore. And the fake pink sheet in the show to make this swapping, but what the best original one, no, fake one out, or they call to you fake one, what they call the criminal people.
So now they are brought back that they brought another pink sheet from that side, the one the woman initially hid. Let me see the man in the sea blue over there. There has been some kind of this. No. So that's a pink sheet. You see the woman trying to hide under the seat over there. This is unprofessional coming from the EC woman. So that's a pink sheet. The woman you could see in short is hiding from.
But these people are criminals, so do we deal with criminals? We're very vigilant. Yes, I will be real. To us, a guy was just see blue, was a better anymore, to us, what anymore. Yes, no, let's say anymore. And the fake pink sheet in the show to make this swapping, but what the best original one, no, fake one out, or they call to you fake one, what they call the criminal people.
So now they are brought back that they brought another pink sheet from that side, the one the woman initially hid.
Wow. Oh, why na ebe we election? Odwen ho won tiase o. Odwen ho won tiase. Wa onse na make say hwede e course o chito. Tomatoes ye wia kwakwa akoton adi. Me bo ma me bi din o Ghana ni renowned. Mrs. Owusu or London. But was sending a message me. Or see me read it. Or say my answer to your question your question is it can never happen at my workplace because we have suppliers for every food item and we receive delivery twice a week, which is checked and signed by members of staff. Mrs. Owusu or London. Some of the two news Kwaku kind from London. Schools ni nara inwani edi be na bibia e documented enye ye yede nuane ni kogu school no headmasters headmistress no mu na eche nuane ni di na de ba ku bi kura menti ase ne say John mama memwo mu cancel sa ne say ye bie school ni fresh no abaten ye titifia ye omodwe ho no enkwara ne mfa den na mra ense kan kotokuro ne nsrada na omdi ko school dem offensive weapons me who be that Ghana pe in Africa omdi kwa den kotokuro a de do habem. Can you imagine na kwara ndi ko secondary e dan trunk mo de ko how nkotokuro nkranti nsrada akase esi abo na arrow nya be odi ko school. Does that make sense to us? MZR, does it make sense? Minti bida nkotokuro akesi o aso nse kan nsrada nya aka ho so mo koye geometry so mo I don't know so mo ko nkusi hemu o senkranti hemu o. These children are to go and learn, yet part of the curriculum says so this se kan kotokuro no wodi ko school demo enu so free here folks. Break me bar Ghana Speaks extension. We are going to speak to somebody. After be investigation, so quite fast. Baumia's campaign took a nosedive in Ashanti region, courtesy Wontumi. Quite ben soon yeah. The former Deputy Minister for Foreign Affairs, Kwaku Annan, Sapon, took $3,000 or the year day. All these and more coming on the nation's biggest investigative magazine show. Stick and stay. Short break, I'll be back.
Yes, so and some nunyensi afe ena obe unfold the whole mystery, the whole story behind how Yera Chairman Wontumi osi say NPP amanyoko no afe na Kwaku Annan edi nseni ebetutu bia, and even in the next video no obefro obia MPB asantimampom ampontwi mu se whoever because a story media ba no pen how osiji obisi ka $3,000 se wodi ye visa amano amane dia ko Spain so ewi akyire no sika no ewura nipa no to me say ensema ewo the last part we no watie bia be me ya eniema ewom expose a ehyehyem ene de ekoso ewo NPP mu a ene NPP atofo mu say team ene NPP that down flat omo down flat Kevin boy no boy no down flat no ene NPP for that smoothness level no omo hunu kama enti no we e wo so ka che say ye di tumi sha won sa sebi tumi no ye mfa nye kokoti tumi no ye di sha won sa so be den obesom amanfo in the Bible no omo say every leader is a servant but MPP for we no more chere say every leader is a what is a arrogant and what pride person. And that is why they were giving us obeti bobo and always see fiani bi no more sasa so mo diga ne sika and a mo show si fia de kire abusia yenko na yenko the second part and the last part of the video no Kwaku Annan my CTV ono ena edi credit na eguso a edi man owura na boy ma papa pa Yakupon hira Kwaku Annan bia wo bia no papa Yakupon nyo kese wo nso boy ma edi magana mai eni ye political enclave no in fact wo boy ma papa yanko na nhwese video no emfamrai koba na kan na no ebeto aso e ho platform we so Yakupon enkoso a enhirihira obibia
Otietuo so Kokobin the second, yes, no, a lead member, Emma candidate Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia in Ashanti region. Ebra na campaign ipo no mo launch now. He was the host of the program called Di Bawumia Adansie. Program we how we program no was a free hono until just ye probi and you who say sana program ye twa program no so Wontumi TV no so no ade ma ye cancel program no was because of this. MC Amonfa sa picture nemreme. The host of this show Osansi Ohinpon wo Kumasi wo. Now ade ode ko tu dwa no ade na ode tu dwa. Let's watch this picture. We need lead to the cancellation of the program. Can I have the picture quickly? Now, afi me wona na wa homa so be din komo na jifi. Can I have the picture MC or muni so amon sorry? God, now I'm going to tell you how Wontumi also again got the program suspended, and then we also find out why a former deputy foreign affairs minister Kwaku Annan also took $3,000 from this gentleman. Now, Ebro G Sikano. Now, this is the picture. The host of the program, at the picture way, etum from him. And one or they told from him no, then they said no, they have to shut the program down. Meanwhile, Wontumi TV so Wontumi no so to come and say oh promote Bawumia campaign. So why the host of the show Nana Bafwo Otietuo so Kokobin the second should suffer for this. Now, I'm pretum ekwoji sika $3,000 and wo ye video bi de come and pretum ene am pretum boy ne say wo munhwe ye na de abai atinkuri asamo beba sa video no we've picked a copy of that video in fact we've obtained a copy of it me say me video ne chem if ye wi a yaba na yaba be interview nipa oye behind this whole investigation folks say me video na ready a yenhwe sa video ni na jifi then quickly we come back and then speak to Nana on all the happenings. Is my video ready? Great. Before minute, Nana, take a listen to this.
Michael, my phone, you didn't know or tears to be am tossing. Me, and I'm yet deep Bawumia one dance. And you mammy, and my Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Michael. Winning Honorable and Pretum, Deputy Minister for Foreign Affairs, MP for Santi Mampon, Michael, Famisika Breme, $3,000. And that date, and that on the 12th of November 2024. And to us, Bobo Sissino, Now Michael, hey. Would give me $3,000 amame. Michael so what for mamia? Or Tranopa. One day on Nabu and Pichumu bomb some Ghana. But don't forget me if you want me call about my office. Me call an Ekufuado. Namako IGP ho. Mo bomb some mammy. The same more up to and net a 12th day of November 2024. I need my $3,000 and son about 6 p.m. and this I walk Honorable and Pichu, Deputy Minister for Foreign Affairs. And now, on one of the MP Masantemapon, or Pomusama Mammy, may a family right to be.
Now, let's go on the line straight and then speak to the former host of Di Baomiaho Adansie. A Nana Bafo Otie Tuso Kokobain the second. Now, before no, Mami Nana Kokobain all in his full regalia. Let's watch this picture. Ono si hono. Ono te hono. When you ni patu etwie Nana Bafo Otie Tuso Kokobain the second. Onini. Now, my young Kwahumane Sune etu hine etu Nana enkokudi enkomoni embisa nse de na eko. Nana Kokobain memwado.
Kwaku Annan.
Now, what is a demu clear power?
Adam, abdominal pipe won't be cooking away.
Na mafio papa. Good. Ane. Na media me na minimize woni akuntu na mfe se wono no bia wakwa kwhyimu US honom ne ade. But then until said no, me year 1 2 3 checks be rounded up who say no. Program no new from him for quite some time, all the way till say 2024 elections. Pick it full flight. Still, they mean to campaign the union. But we do know, sir, your program was the programmer in the whole of Ashanti region. It take a full flight before campaign was launched officially. First of all, confirm say one and now we are the host of the Baomiaho Adansie Wontumi TV. Confirm or deny?
Baby Carmen, I'm your host of the Baomiaho Adansie.
Good.
And the Saturday the Baomiaho Adansie. Year 3rd February 2021.
Hey.
Immediately after 2020 election, 3rd February 2021, and I'm starting the Baomiaho Adansie. Wontumi TV, and Wontumi radio. Let me also say something up. We are into no catch we say. Baumia campaign team, the patcho, if you are not in Baumia campaign team.
Okay.
Good. Not in count.
Good.
So now I'm be Baumia to say, not me come campaign team or not me yet. Before one may come back, when I would take a lead before more launching officially, if I'm right.
And then I'm a date, and I'm say 10 February 2021, not the Tabaumyampo, not on the job at NPP.
Minim so we shall say free titio. No, I have no idea. This is serious, is it not? Now, Nana, I feel me entias from 2021. 22, 23, 24. How many years ni? Ebane saying and I feed the one coca campaign, the main campaign, and then two, why your program was removed or suspended from the Wontumi TV. Tell us the story.
The Kwaku story is that. And one time a program. I think it's 23rd May 2021.
Good.
And maybe fly a bit to me. So say, me actually also vote for Baumia and get Napo free. It is so no, you also say Ebefa. and I'm a detour. Kwaku, maybe 2 screen is so bad. And I'm who say, I'm on MCR, and I'm saying, link off. Link off saying, because that time I was still doing the show. So I quickly have to listen to them and then straight now me call off. Me call off, and tell my own to me their friend Andy. Andy, a bonus studio. I didn't even know that he was there. I was so bonus, and I was, I didn't know my head. And I'm saying my head there. And I'm there, and I'm there to solo. Meaning, a candidate, presidential candidate, you know. And I'm sending with a running mate. Now then, I didn't know what I'm saying. I will pause, chairman, someone, meaning 24, as I pronounce it. Do I care about those who are coming? Give me show, and this is my content. As to whether fair will be better, so be man. Do I care? It is just that the guy became so annoying. And I was okay. Tadia, show because I was about to close. It's a show to be in. I'm a loose of it. The name I didn't know my own. Could there be a very show piano? Or my name, I feel your father on the cafe. Name show no NPP partner. It's me night. And it wouldn't happen.
Are you sure?
After 4, I think November. And I'm the one friend, they can't tell me. They said, Baumia, Abe, Pragbera. It's a time you show me. It's all about Daniel. We died on somebody.
Oh, the program was suspended. The program was earlier suspended.
Wow. And I'm the Marco told me very I made him out. Made him was so immediately they suspended the program. The first time now. And on the end of it. And you want them because almost to create a master from a book. Baumia Honor. A bad thing so the penetration. If you told them who's the Baumia said. With this class of people, I'm not the prophet of doom. I don't know.
Now, my minister says, "My semi-true translation say, Nana Ebra and your mayor Kosano, na Wontumi at that time, na ono na the candidate and answer the preference and the choice." As to say na Baumia no Moshishama na bana say why not because then ne ye flag bearer krama before flag bearer kra no be any when people say Baumia na no person ne pa except say Napona na ye nim but no be any say flag bearer a vice president and the enti no a boss abugano in between the time of the transmission of the program who then Wontumi was yearning for.
Mr. Kwaku, to be very fair honestly. Tema Wontumi Eyobia. Na opeba omiatem.
Okay.
Tema Wontumi. Na Oyobia na opeba omiatem. But many be akwa ba omiadono ebe finimu. Because me break kwa ba omiadono. Tena me no katai. Eni patrimu nye bo frɛ.
Ne kwa.
Asa Tema Wontumi so da so opeba omiatem abilim. Ende minim.
Good. Next, say, you bet me, so say, reason my program was cut off at a point was also because of Odin Napo, Ebe Atachi Baumia, correct?
Exactly.
Great. Now, would it be surprise to you yourself, finally now to see, say, the elders of NPP, the top brass of NPP, finally nailed on Napo attaching Baumia to go for 2024 elections. What do you make of this, Nana?
Minia, to be very honest with you, Dr. Baumia and me Babo.
Oh.
Babu. You can't see how far my bon customer. You put not some of me Bobo, we have any Dr. Baumia. Because any person, one woman. It's a Baumia. One woman. It's a Baumia. Kwaku any yow makumem ebi se ti Baumia wo mu ti Baumia Baumia wo NPP for penny quality ti Baumia I am a super Baumia hey Baumia what are you doing ka Baumia a more no Baumia wo not some yummy Dr. Baumia not some yummy Omo that Omo that Apo nimu nyame any person ya ba omi ahun tutu na nimu nyame. Omo dey abronsan pe. Omo ba omi ahun no e fa ya abronsan e ma ba omi a na onim.
Wow. Wow. This is serious.
It is our thing. Ababa yemwa. Ayes spray. Now also Kupa Umia killing him softly. But this man cannot see. He has the eye, he can't see. He has ear, he can't see.
Now, so what one person who born in, for example, like Miracles Miracles later became a close ally to Baumia, all up to say they call elections. Minim say as a journalist, impact Ben soon office the likes of Miracles also made on Baumia's campaign output.
The Miracles me as well then. No phone position so the communicating director about Baumia campaign.
Yes. Yeah.
No, I'm communicating there because I saw them coming there 15 year debate. Again, one.
Aye.
I know I'm not MP. And I DC.
Yes, of course, one of the MC.
Yeah, Pamono.
Oh, really?
No, I could follow one Pamono. Kwaku power when it comes to denialism. Kwaku stop this diabolic because I know you. Kwaku.
Yay.
That's
right.
Move this rubber, and move this rubber. A crappy mafia, I'm a bit at the end of the
just a swap banana or motis abrino. Then I could copy.
Kwaku, Omunante, a swap bar. I am a soup, and Mamma Jerusalem, I am a soup about me. Baumia will need or what a Kwaku, Dr. Baumia will need or what yet. That's not never.
I see. I feel you know one side of the issue, and it's here pick here. Say, former deputy foreign affairs vice minister Kwaku Annan. No so no ho ebeye den o wa kwemu a $3,000. Eye ne kre ana enye ne kre. Says can omo de den.
Kwaku wada roma. Akabe tinya from no bo apichum ona be train ori kan ko ye.
Yeah, insen kan ntina my announcement say so tie en kan obi ni na.
The boye ni tani bro bi enta no.
Ye ntin ni castle.
Kwaku mi ti o se wa fra apichum na wa fa.
Ye my friend line nko ntine ye fi say bia obi betimi ama ye nya access to another link ne line nko.
Akekwa no obuta ko no na me Kwaku dey me fi. November no 2024 years. And I'm here say me call Kwaku me na me ya tell me ko me doctor won Germany. But me have document here na me here thank God. I my deputy deputy minister of finance. Deputy minister of foreign affairs.
Yeah.
And as I no also now the minister na kasa now pray sa post me or editing now what to now all about on be felt there honorable it was some too quiet this 7 days the main letter had the video to the document in this one.
Okay.
Kwaku Onyankopon Kwaku so Onyankopon ono di oni bia semano Ampritum honorable Ampritum former deputy minister for foreign affairs MP Fasate Mapo that was seen Odiminyame now one can't clear me I'm our friend will be a friend of Michael I'm an office I'm preaching say boy nin charge me boy ni busa I'm preaching say me charge na our office or say I or charge me $3,000
no
$3,000
wait
and that's what the letter I did not to
Nana Kokobe me pacho this is serious allegation now sir friends I'm preaching no this uncle me no this say onim say wo ena wo tu sa na mo onim say wo ye adwuma say de ma owura about me enim ni all of that and I say no mo treat you say we are sebi mu we are bontini su bia sebi ono ba be visa racketeer ni me bisa which one
and I win meaning honorable opportunity way back president before time Way back President before time, President before time now no president no. Now deputy chief of staff. We are friend Honorable Ankama. No in the constituency where Honorable Ankama not down for the Honorable Ampichu and I'm here in special aid.
Oh,
I'm Honorable Ankama. It's not me no any Ampichu here now. You did ye be abo and office of the president for administration. But I'm a baby, right? Yeah. And I know everything I'm talking about. And Honorable Ampichu soon in Sanya make a yampa, so me miake. Kwaku Annan na minimum Ampichu.
I see.
And then I'm minimum Ampichu. And then second, I'm talking about Ampichu no. Add me to so me miake 2,000. He knows, he said it. Kwaku, and then I'm minimum Ampichu. It's all me to come, not only me. And I Kwaku, me free in the office. And I'm a compare $3,000 US, you know. And I'm Mike, no, the micro boy, you know, a king scan. And I'm a McCoy. Well, Mama, me did to send me submission of document. Then a day before the morning, you know. No, one my boy not friend me say, I, the quite message you have the fee. Moreover, you told me something you have $3,000 US, then go to have the fee.
How?
Then you and Pichum. A disgraced person like Apichum has the nerve to tell me that I cannot dare him, and automatically I'm not put down. I can't tell you. I wouldn't remember put them till 1 year for Satanayana. The man was for bullshit. What do we care about them? And I'll send him a message. Me more fear. I was on Timapo. Now me made him 3,000. I want you to read it. I'm sending you the document. Read it. No be NTB. And I'm calling the fear was on Timapo. When I was going there, I'm a tattoo. You run the whole while. You pray Ghana to come baby, the mama say, me consider a better $3,000 US so to have put them. The better $3,000, I want my dollars. I want to return come. Why you give me money in your room? What am I telling you, Mister? Why are you giving me money in your room? Kwaku, you are telling me this is allegation. Friend Butano. And I'm telling you, Kwaku, me to the gate, you know, bam, and I'm a PA. And I can get there, master. Oh, you are joking. I will not take CD from you. I will take my dollars. I will take me Bonyame. You give me my dollars. I won't take CDs. I haven't said these CDs. I don't know maybe about how better me. But even if some of the team be waiting here, not party, not subsidy, not political party, I'm pretty more. Then you could get no mayor minister, no more maybe. No one more maybe. What's the activity?
Hey, who power?
But who is allegation? Allegation, friend. How can you go on the court?
Message be you intercept here. Then Mamin Kana.
Read the money. Read the money.
Osim, good morning, Nana Bright. I refer to your video message and my telephone call to you. Just to recap, that I am at my constituency Mampon, just 30 minutes drive from your base at Agona. I have money ready with me for collection. I would be here till Saturday when I will go to Accra and return again to Mampon till after 7 December. Will be available for the refund of the US 3K, that's $3,000 no working. You gave Michael to facilitate the Spanish visa which processes you aren't comfortable as per your video. I have offered to pay the money because introduce Michael to help you when you came to for assistance. I don't want to put him in any distress or difficult situation, hence me coming in to pay you the money and he can later retrieve it from the guys. For me, I don't have any difficulty at all settling you, but I must go on record that I am very disappointed in you to make a video which can go anywhere, and in its issue threats and accusations, and in reducing me to the lowest of lowest as possible accomplice to an quote imagine fraud against you. Or say, holy Moses, this world has characters. You Bright Butwe, DVLA manager at Agona Ashanti, doing this to me. God forgive you. Hey, Nampacho, when I trust our message, confirm for
And so Kaunyano Nabutano, and Pitum Metramame, no for some of Colebion. What I'm going to do to a Pitum? Because what to me, Jimmy, or put one up, Yabu, tell on about Pitum. Tell me up, yeah, and I'm going to deal with him.
Maybe so. International says, sir, 3,000 a visa fee, and I say, Umu charge you Shenzhen or Sitiaka. Which one do you know of?
Litimia, Mr. Sending me message. I catch them and say, that message way. After I have paid, what could you after or no, I'm presume not catching me say me just have 3,000 India. Bibia will go through. Let's tell you, a day before no attack at me, come and coach you the Safi to Kwaku, when you have the Safi. I'm presume the means Kapodi. Now, would you hear Unia? I want the 12 parties 20.
And this is what is going on in NPP at that time. And I'm passing Sikan Utiaman, we know later or a refund dollars in Edemao.
I know they can say, let the call on my cities and I may mind it. Oh,
what the dollars in the coin or my cities in return?
Well, maybe the dollars in the coin who some person booming to make what you think. I'm a coin of open message are reading. I've seen them run the wall, my pona making
exactly.
It's in the call, my pon. They quite did dollars no be a command or bomb this yana. The choir, my son of the cities. But I could not forget that. Cities, you know. What's the fact? It's the free man for crab do a crown or not difference of them. What I say? It's what you it's my new. I don't be called if me tell me dollars. Because cities in the committee and the constitution and lose $1,000. Now, I'm going to pay the short to Edema Obiana. Edimobiana. It's the man in a coin. After the coin, I'm sending message on the own. Many know. I thought or dead. The time message or sending the 14th November 2024.
Yeah.
Also or dead. Head. And I'm the matter. The people are no many this year. Or was not pretuna. You need Lawson TV. Also, I pass on the probable Bodia. To come 4 videos to make the pop to
Debbie, yes, Debbie.
What are you to do?
Debbie.
I'm going to
Debbie. But very sad to read this message we may pick here, not just say honorable and pretum and a D said to me. Kokobe and is a siano, who shed their finally menu baby and a fian can you mean and see any them. There are two NPP as per this Obi can Asɛm say this apocalyptic defeat way, especially in Ashanti regional, the NPP base, and they lost considerable huge margin of seats in Asefano. Nana Uhuni said, what do you make of that? In the seats in Ashanti region they lost.
I no mean on your media Tiamuka. On your media because I pretend no the way the and no one. No, I'm not happy before penny for no, and they didn't come for the Ayakatia, the first one near their mom. No money, no man. People no man, what money? How defeat where no me defeat? No me.
Good. I thought to be an audible to Amanyoku, MPP, whoever, as far as in BTC, because a very disturbing, very grief.
A football, the debate to be an affair. Ghana man penny John Mani Mahama. Na Daroma. On name ya swap for ne kasafe. Womo party for power mwa. Womo mobo. Na nyo bia no benya position. It is a wo konya position. Na wo nya konya position ni bia. Wo ye NPP ni a, wo ye NDC ni a, wo nya ne mopo. Wo ne mopo. Eni ni sika no ya bia ma no. Wo ne mopo. Bia no no wa ko school to send alcohol. Ama na ya minister. Ya minister. Who ya nyanibi. Oba, uni bobo. Jekatio President John Dramani Mahama say, "Onkete na tita for say, womu ya no mobo. Na enslanu mo bro for, womu ne benya fascinate."
Good one. Now, you better was a pan major more na you better touch base on other issues na you didn't miss. You was passing in quite a man. You didn't come on. Great one. A tree, Nana bar for or T2 so Kokobin the second. I caneno one nana udi chairman massa programming folks. INSMP, a lot of issues coming on the frontline show in the coming days, folks. Yankopon Yadma Friday, something is coming, something horror on Friday. Now, so good evening to you, Kwaku, and happy New Year. Watching you is excited and seeing burning sensationalism. I talk about sensationalism with regards to trending issues. This phenomenon over the years has become an albatross on our neck and stumbling blocks to our success as a nation. That need to be addressed urgently. Over the years, politicians have dissipated the goodwill to them by the electorate leaders. We treat you to focus on majoritarian successes and achievement rather than few self-serving. PK. Oh boy. Kwaku, I say, if known person be treated this way, what happened to the unknown people? And your guess is as good as mine. Also, please ask the man, if NPP was to win the elections, would he hear all this? While folks may say they are patch messages in the door. After I say, good evening, host. The house you showed on your show, the company used to work for, did the glass work on those buildings, and it is very true. Okay, I'm from here. My name still remains Kwaku Annan. Great guy say bomb me chidom.
Inti afedi se wo hunde eko. Mfa nchemina e breki. Afedi se mo hunde eko. Afedi wo hu se ye ka bibia enkofo nti ase. Ye ka se NPP na mudi ni di akrosa no. NPP no, it is like say akwada sebi. Omo awo na afe na owia obenante na wakutu eja tana anase abo snake owo aba hono na okọ ne nchen obehyew obekaw eti nkwara na mumu nya political party bin join a amudidi endi MPP echi no we say more harm. You people are what? You are worrying yourself because MPP nye party yidi echi. Say your more position. Those are mudi nkofo beye nkwase adwuma sabi. Omudi nkofo beye adwuma pa. The moment amuba power na sa nkofo no mo yomama. The moment atumi ne sesaye a omu enya tumi na, they don't think about what happened. Amu be do something so way. So MPP, they are naturally ungrateful. I'm telling you, MPP, they are naturally ungrateful. They don't appreciate. And Kadia Ghana for a man another Dankwa in 2016. It made the massive vote Edema Sebi Nanado and MPP. And Kenya Huakatia and Nanado Edema Ghana for. And young Huakatia and Ankananado and in our buying or the Chile Ghana for. Within this 8 years, because ipayadia osai when you ya means anything. Enti ene wa hu mawie ene wa hu MPP for we ene chema Wontumi entimi nkasa baabia before say yenya ntoba no odinam ene na no din arrogant. I dare you, I do this, ene chema Wontumi come out, ene chema Wontumi go and dare you will COP Kofi Boachi and can you bohu usmutiness level. Go and dare him. Ruffian guy like Chama Wontumi ye ni chairman. We know you before. Alam Kojo Chamanti so 2001 and I do ye the Edu MPP party mobra na wawie school hu dia wonye in the name of so ko Tesco. What Chama Wontumi me see I know Chama Wontumi and I know his story. Chama Wontumi ukwa asofo school ukwa Bible school uye wadwin se wo beye sofo enti obi oni Chama Wontumi bia no onso kasa mienu miensa na wakotu Bible nipa aboneyefo omono no omo de Bible na kato moni eno modi di nsem fun eni nsem fun okroma. Yes munja me kokwa na ewie ndie me so me de ehye ho Enti chama Wontumi obia. The intention wasn't being a politician. No. Namom aye Alan Kwadwo Kyerematen and edi chama Wontumi EBP NPP. Enti se nipa ya ade na wanyina ya yense ni din. Odi chama Wontumi NPP kakra. Ene chama Wontumi ehu baumia na oyi Alan to nkyɛn. To the extent say onina na bi etimi konaive egu alemuni ase ewo omoka ne say really ase bra na omo pre flag bearer no se mo kai baumia ewo asimbreku wo mreku Alan Kwadwo Kyerematen ekasa na oyewo se nkomodi Dr. Muhammad Baumia fa back door no na omodi na be fanfin na ti say the attention na wo Alan so ina no a shift akwakudi yura Baumia so o se saade na moye no God has punished you over that. Inti chama Wontumi onenam ne na ngana no sebi na oye Bible school ena ye na okoya oye nti akire oba ye obehu se sisi no sa politics ni mu de sika wom no ena o sha se one de okoto mining concession or whatever ena oye den odi ne hu agim ena na do nso asebi ebuse bi nyado obi di samfo a honum ena obaki nipa honum no nya kokuduro ye den omuma nipa no so ena ososo chama Wontumi so ai ne chama Wontumi wie gane sika wa wie asantefo gold ene wayi setam ene COP Kofi Boakye chama Wontumi come out and dare him. I dare you chama Wontumi to come out and dare COP Kofi Boakye and can do who summitness level ukroma me say and can wo chama Wontumi ubehu summitness level ukroma come out and dare COP Kofi Boakye said the ne embe bi atwam I dare you Kofi Boakye den the kekan say hunu bebrebe and then come out and do so. If you are a man, come out and do so. That is politics for you. Enti too many a demand on Wontumi amfa nyewi akaka bensem and sebi huna and na mudi no ukroma obi kana adwen na monne no na mo chesi journalist na mo chichi nkrofo gum NPP for buy no mo chi muntie 3 ogabi mase ene ne nkrofo mienu bi omo chi omugum ene mo hu musum stress level ene yura president John Dramani Mahama Yakubu chia president wasi ono na aban se woye legio woye akoda woye apanyo ya bofrew woye ene organization bia obi pia person criticize ni bia no ono omfa ho you can do so because when you say what ten no but yen compare to Akufo-Addo and nkrofo obi wano na omo tetew Manase Azure is one of the classical example. Manase Azure eye bitia John Dramani Mahama ema Akufo-Addo nya chance ebewura mu Manase Azure the same thing who say aden enkoyi no ena o sha se o criticize Akufo-Addo ena mo sha se mo tata no otukotna South Africa mebo na Anas Aremiyaw Anas classical example Anas yura Akufo-Addo bra no wupo onyamba bidi president no o ka kire Ghana fo nyina so bo be so Anas principles ene obedi president wi ana o sha se o tata Anas na Anas ntimi ntina kuruma ena otu no edifi kuruma you see eti weyina na ena NPP akọ opposition na omuhu dwumadi omuhu kotoko mfa kranhye and they will be in opposition for a decade because they are not ready to be remorseful and they are not ready to apologize to Ghanaians for their mess they created. I ne ame bedru sabre enka Ghana yakoyanim enka yakoyanim mo bedi so 8 years just to drag us back, just to retrogress us with the akoyachi more than 20 years aden na mo sie nya no ekasa okuruma. We will show you where the power lies. We will let you know say yeah at too many way and you better no na che eti de bia me tu NDC fofo mo nyire mo na mo nya adwuma mo me ya akwadworo mo me di sika mo me ye mo kan say what do quality ruffian guys mo me ye mo be disrespect Ghana for mo hwe mu so mo na di too many mamo. It is a mumbu na se mo nso mo level ba mo be mo bo kuruma mo kura flag ba kura hwe mu nya bi na se mo di ayede mo de kudi enti ye ka kire mo nyire mo ho na mo nya adwuma na mo nso mo man no because that is the only thing Ghana for Yavujana so eto about Edema Yankupon Hanum, a number one authentic channel. You go so air sumo, say, but the Kakato say a platform with you. Open hot political show pa dia masa. We feel what dia natches who could get them. Ujai platform ya kutogetem because ye di show no cry ye hot na bro wi no me mega metina adwuma de meka kra no sebi ebemu hu say yes ye Ghana hana ye tin sebi ebu sebi nya do bi antimi titu bi afa ho di su na mom awo say kai adwin na ye gi oman no isi ho no ye mfa ho say ye kufa do ye mahama wo ye bo me wo ye hwan no credit about say ka kire wa we will let you know say no ye can no kra kire and there's nothing that can stop us. We are always always what neutral. The Becca could say Ghana ebe NPP, NDC, or my own who don't see. I remember me about phone. Oh, United States of America, Mammy and Couple Sharp Papa, Mammy will be UK, and Obi Pia should be getting. I salute you. I will see a mammy for we see about the yard. Bessentia, Macau. Bye bye.